What's up? Once again doing another action figure review. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a review of Marvel Legends Gamerverse Spider-Man Spirit Spider. Now I'm just assuming this is Peter Parker or another version of Spider-Man possessed by the spirit of Ghost Rider. Come around the back of the box, we have a lovely little piece of artwork. Very cool picture. Looks like he's kind of sprawled out. We're climbing up a wall, but he's got the blue flaming skull. Very nice picture though. I like that. And we got in very small writing, a little right up here. Spirit Spider, a version of Peter Parker infused with the power of souls, uses his spirit fire suit to channel waves of ethereal energy. Interesting. So, side of the box, we got another little profile pic down there. And then we got the figure in the front in the window there. And looks like we got two pairs of swappable hands. We got the wall crawler hands. We got the thwippy hands. And of course, the fists that are affixed to the character. I don't think there's any more accessories in there. Let's open this bad boy up. Alright, out of the box and still in the plastic molding, we got the figure here. Got the cool blue translucent flame coming off the head there. We got a pretty nice looking skull. Mostly white paint with kind of a dark foggy blue on both the limbs, arms, and legs. And we got this wicked looking spider symbol on his chest. And then of course we got all those swappable hands. Just check out the back here. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty wicked. And of course we got the Spider-Man symbol backer board. Alright, all out of the packaging. We've got our guy, Spirit Spider here, standing up. We'll get a close-up of these hands here. We got the fists, all in that blue. It's a very nice color blue. And then we got the thwippy hands here. And then of course, articulation, pretty simple. He is pinless. He's got a head that wobbles, twists all the way around. He looks down like that, so nice range there for sure. And he looks up, so really good range. So let's see here. He can look up like that, using that stomach crunch there. And then let's see what it looks like when he looks downward. Look at that. Boom. Pretty nice there. Shoulder, of course, same old, same old. Measures up with the shoulder line there. All the way around. We got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then of course the pivot going forward and back, and the twist on the wrist. We got the swivel on the waist. The hip joints there, does a pretty good splits. We got the swivel on the thigh cut. Double jointed knees, pinless of course, boot cut. And then of course we got the pivot and the tilt on the ankle there. So really nice put together figure. Yeah, the hips don't pop out too much here, so it's not like an old school Marvel Legend. I think this is pretty wicked on the back. It almost looks like a fucking Beetleborg or some kind of beetle, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I know it's a spider, but it just looks wicked looking. It's all fat. And on here, it's almost like a skeleton of a spider. So I don't know if this is like the front angle, and then this is you looking at it from the back. Not really sure, but it's pretty cool. I do like the back here, how the legs are kind of going different ways. And then you got the antennas and little pinchers up there. I do like the color that they did, how it kind of fogs in from white into this blue. And it's that solid blue all the way going down to the fingertips and to the toes. So pretty nice paint job, awesome articulation, good molding. This skull face is pretty sick. First I thought this was like paint rub up here, but it's just like a indentation. The side of the skull looks crazy. I mean, it looks really good. That kind of blue flame coming out there. So I will be giving this figure, I'll give him a 7 because he looks good and he's very easily posed. You can get him into all sorts of different poses, as you saw from my pictures, so very flexible. Let's bring in some other characters here to do comparisons. If we're doing the spirit spider, we should probably bring in Wolverine. Now I ordered the new Johnny Blaze reissue of Ghost Rider, but I do have this guy. Here's the crew right here. All you need now is a Ghost Rider Hulk, and you got the kind of, I guess, the backup squad to the Fantastic Four, but in Ghost Rider form. So it's pretty wicked. Love this bike. This is one of the best figures of last year. The Wolverine's okay. It is, however, all pinned, but nonetheless, that head sculpt is awesome. So these guys could all go together on your display. It wouldn't kill you. Let's put these guys in the back here. A couple other hell guys or some ghouls. We got Damien Hellstrom. Trident. We got Jackal. Back over here on this side. Big Spider-Man enemy. Looks like a giant-sized, like, gremlin that you fed after midnight. Pretty nice figure. I actually think that what would be neat would be to do a Beast figure in this body mold. Like, it's muscular and bigger and hairy, but it's not like humongous. So like maybe do an Avengers one and do like a 2-pack, like the Best Buddies 2-pack, do Beast with this body mold, maybe updated with pinless, and do Beast and Wonder Man. I think that'd be pretty wicked. So we got Jackal. I haven't busted him off the shelves in a while. I'm gonna bring this guy back over here, kind of out of view. He takes up a lot of space. Now we're gonna bring in some more alt Spider-Men, if you will. We got the Ben Reilly Sensational Spider-Man. Love this figure. The only thing that's holding it back is the pins. And I don't mind the pins, but get the colors right. Come on, guys. You got red here inside the blue leg, and then you got blue up top. So it's like, make up your fucking mind. So it should be blue. So great figure. Then we got Scarlet Spider, the new one, all pinless. This is a beautiful figure. I really like the mask here with the eyes. It kind of reminds me of Grendel. I don't know why. I was a kind of a Grendel guy when I was younger. And then, you know, seeing this figure, it just was like, oh, dude, those eyes look like Grendel. And so it stuck out to me and I grabbed that shit. And then we got the Captain Universe version of Spider-Man. Love this figure. I would say we need a up-to-date version, but we don't. And this character's not popular enough, big enough to do a reissue, at least not yet. Maybe we'll see another one in like 10 years, but this is a nice figure. I like the pearlescent white and then the kind of gleaming blue with the stars and all that stuff going on there. It looks like outer space. It looks fucking awesome. So really nice figure. Alrighty. Let's bring in some non-Marvel Legends. And as long as we're doing the theme here of ghosts and ghouls, we got that new Black Series Imperial Royal Guard that glows in the dark. Now let's see something here. Is there any possibility of this glowing in the dark? Let's turn out all the lights and let's see. I'm turning them all out live. We're gonna see what happens here. We got a series of lights that I gotta turn off. No glowy. Now, wouldn't that have been the shit if this guy glowed like this guy? That would have been tight. Alright, we'll just do it this way. Let's just turn on these two closer lights. So, that would have been pretty neat. I mean, that would have amped him up to at least a 7.5 if he glowed. And boy, would that figure look awesome. But there's that Black Series. Then we got a couple from the DC Universe Classics. Well, actually a DC Universe Classics and then a DC Multiverse. Here we got Gentleman Ghost. Gave him Kingpin's pimp cane because I bought him and it didn't come with the cane, unfortunately. But we made do with this oversized motherfucking cane, you know, but it is what it is. Gentleman pimp needs his pimp cane, you know. So, and I do love this figure, how he doesn't have a head there, but there's a monocle and a top hat, and his collar kind of helps hold all that shit up. It's pretty wicked. I really do like it. Very inventive, and this is a at least a 15-year-old figure, at least. You know, it's gotta be somewhere in like 2010 when that shit came out. And then this is the DC Multiverse. We got another skull face, and that is the Reaper, I think is what this guy's name is. Pretty wicked. I love these hooks, these sickles or whatever on his, for his hands. Just plugs out and you can put it in a hand there, but you got these little spike things, and then the sickles. This character was kind of designed after that Batman animated movie, The Mask of the Phantasm. So they had the Phantasm, and yeah, that shit. That was a great movie, but I like that character, and that character ended up being a girl, and I think they did something similar with this character. But pretty nice figure. You know, you got some weird stuff coming out the knees and on the chest there. Big old cape. But nonetheless, pretty cool. Chang, chang, chang. So, there you have it. We got the spirit spider hanging out with all his ghoulish friends. Probably go trick-or-treating. You know, only 2 months away, right? So, yeah, this is a nice figure. 7 out of 10 for the rating. Great paint, honestly. Got the blue back there, accenting his booty. You know, you got the wicked looking spider on the back. Something a little different on the front. Ooh. Yeah. Would have been nice to have some kind of power effects, whether they be web. You know, he'd have some like soul web or something like that. So give him a soul web. Damn it. But yeah, great for posing. Articulation is nice. So he's getting a 7. Looking nice. I didn't think I'd really like that figure too much, but the molding is great. Like the skull is looking good. The legs are super shredded and ripped. Very nice looking figure. So thumbs up on this guy. It's not a turd. Walmart exclusive, I believe. I think you can get it on Pulse perhaps too, but it is at Walmart stores and on the app. So check that out real quick. Let's do a height measurement here. With the flame, he is sitting at 6 6/8 inches for the top of the flame there. 6 6/8 inches. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, please subscribe and like the video. Coming up next, Transformer Studio Series Leader Class Megatron. We got the Snake Eyes and Polar Bear. We got the Road Warriors from Ringside Exclusive. We got the Gamerverse Omega Red and Rhodey or War Machine. So I'll stop there, not to get you guys too excited. There's probably about 5 times that amount, so I'm not really buying much figures at the time. Maybe do some pre-orders. Wondering too, who pre-ordered the Strong Guy? It's up for significantly more on Pulse than it is on Big Bad Toy Store. And then of course the Maximum Series Deadpool is like almost 60 on Hasbro Pulse, but if you go to Big Bad Toy Store it's 50, and if you go on Amazon it's 50, and it's free shipping, so that might be worth looking into. Also got that Wolverine cosplay mask, so or role play mask I think it was called. So check that out, guys. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.